Hi, my name is August, and in this video, I'm going to be explaining how and why we offer services that no other marketing agency at the moment offers in the whole entire world. Right, so I'm not going to waste too much time on the first slide because it's just literally an introduction, so I'm going to head right down to the second one, stepping into what it is that we exactly offer. So I got to be blatantly honest. The biggest downside of working with us is that you still need to be involved about this much in your company's marketing. What I mean by that is that we do not fully automate your marketing, meaning that you would still need to communicate with some ideas. You would still need to check the materials that we make and publish, kind of going over the step-by-step typical reviewing process of everything. However, we are an all-in-one marketing team, and we do everything in-house. So you probably know there's some agencies that do like SEO specifically, and they do it very good. They maybe offer some web development services or something of that nature. Then there's the other branch, which is kind of visual creation, running meta ads, maybe some professional videos in rare instances. And then there's like a third sub-branch, which is production. And typically, to combine all of these things, it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of wasted money. This means that you would typically still need to waste time on checking the content that we've made, going over the results that we have produced for you, and obviously working with the clients that we've attracted to you to get your business the money in. So, it's a little ironic that I mentioned like content production and that being like the most expensive thing out of all, right? And that being literally the first slide that's on the presentation at the moment. But hear me out for a second. So this is just general content creation, right? Like obviously we are not doing everything on the phone, just making some TikToks or whatever. Our content is obviously polished down to the last and finest grain, making sure that we do not degrade your company or image in any form. So what we also do is bring in actual paying customers, not from just meta ads, Google search engine optimization, or just make content that is then used for these sources. We actually, just from the content alone, we will be able to attract your business from B2B or the B2C sector, actual measurable results. So you've probably heard some companies bringing in like 1 million, 2 million views per video. We've actually had videos specifically talking about this in the past on our social medias. And this doesn't really mean anything, because if it's just following a typical trend, something, it doesn't really matter, because those 2 million views do not convert in the slightest from like Instagram or TikTok to actual paying customers. Right, so I'm not going to waste too much time on the second slide. We might as well head down right into the exact benefits that you could be expecting from this all-in-one marketing agency model. So essentially, by having content creation and ad campaign management under one roof, you will see increased ad compatibility. So this means that, for example, if you need like a visual changed for it to bring in more results quicker, or if you need like video advertisement tweaked in some specific way for it to perform better, we will do it right out the gate without any delays from going from one person to the other. This is done right out the gate from one message and one essentially notification that we receive. So moving on to the second thing is that working with us is actually affordable. Because a lot of agencies, you can imagine working with 3 separate agencies or having like 5 to 6 people in-house specifically working on your marketing, even costing upwards of 10,000 euros. So in this case, I will touch upon that on the very end of the presentation, where you can see the actual price and the amount of everything produced and managed. So let's leave that till later. And yeah, the thing that's mentioned in this last slide is essentially that we combine all of these services into a one already packaged deal and already come with direct script ideas, content plans, and everything, potentially saving you tens to even hundreds of hours a month, whilst being more than 50% cheaper than the rest of the competitors. So now heading down further, here are the direct results that you could be expecting. And keep in mind, these are actual measurable data that you could go off of every single month, essentially. So in this case, you would be seeing an increase in website visitors, direct lead forms filled for a specific goal that you set on Facebook, email quantity upscale, follower increase both on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and even LinkedIn potentially. Calls that you receive to your business, obviously views to all organic and non-organic content, shares and likes. And essentially one thing that no business can go without, obviously conversions. And a little side note to this specific slide, you need to keep in mind that email quantity and, for example, increased website visitors might vary from company to company in relevancy. And this obviously differs in results as well. If you're a B2B company, obviously it's going to be more towards email quantity and direct lead forms filled. However, if you serve the B2C industry, you'd probably want an increase in website visitors, right? So it kind of differs in results here and there, but mainly we help companies from any industry, whether you're B2C or whether you're B2B, we cover it all. So right, going further into what qualifies us, I'm gonna just skip over this specific slide. You can pause the video right here if you wish to read everything more in detail. But on the 6th slide, why our local partners kind of love working with us this far and will probably continue to do so. Likewise, for the B2C audience, obviously it's going to be a larger viewer base, especially if it's a product. You need to get more eyes on it, you need to integrate it in more daily situations, and you just need to sell it to as many people as possible. So if you're further down in the second slide over here, we peaked at 55% of the total audience captured. Can you just imagine that? That's more than half of the country, your target audience, captured in one single month from pure organic content. And now lastly, focusing on ROI. What kind of results could you be expecting? Because you obviously have heard of these bigger numbers, 1 million, 2 million views, right? But this isn't really what's important. Important is to hit your target audience, right? So in this case, this is a perfect example that I want to demonstrate and kind of emphasize for all of our future customers. We have made our first video for a client that essentially is a car dealer. They sell cars, right? And we have generated them up to 11,000 euros profit from their first post on social media profiles. And this was a professional reel showcasing one car that they had in stock. And luckily they had more of that same vehicle and they ended up selling actually 2 of them, resulting in a profit over 5 digits from one single TikTok video. This wasn't even an ad campaign that was ran. So this just goes to show how essentially important social medias are in the modern world and why I use them and why our partners choose to use them actively. So if these numbers seem appealing to you, and especially if you have a more expensive product to sell, these are the results that you could be expecting from organic marketing. So now then finally, what is the price of our services? I'm going to go down to the 7th slide. You can read this, pause the video if you like to. Obviously, preliminary results might sound interesting to you, so you can just skim over these if you wish. But the price is here. So obviously, we're also like fully black and white when it comes to pricing. And this is our base offer. Obviously, it can be decreased a little bit in price. It can be increased a little bit. This solely depends on what it is that you're looking for. But this is the optimal offer that we have realized helps most of our current partners and upcoming partners. So everything that we include is listed also here in this document. So I'll just read over it once, which is essentially the offer price being 2,799 euros. 500 of these euros are the total from the total sum deducted to directly Meta ads and Google ad budget. And now the actual services that you are paying for, the rest of the money, is professional short-form content creation. This is Reels, TikToks, Facebook Reels, LinkedIn videos, whatever it may be, is a total quantity of 12 and probably publishable across all platforms. Now, graphic visuals, also 12, but they can also be animated. So this isn't just specifically just pictures integrated with some visuals or stuff of that nature, right? And also, in all of our offers, we obviously include a professional TV video advertisement. And what this means, this isn't just doesn't mean that you need to directly pay for a TV ad. This means that you can run the ad on YouTube campaigns, you can run it on Facebook Meta platforms and TV if you wish to. And also, we delegate 1 full day to perform a full photo shoot of whatever it may be. You delivering your services, whether it's professional like housing projects that you're enhancing, whether it's showcasing certain events that we could then later down the line integrate in the graphic visuals, or just polish down the pictures as a whole, and you can use them to publish your own content, or we can make content out of these pictures. Now, obviously, direct work plan creation, which I touched base upon earlier, reached result analysis. So all of our partners receive a document after the first period working together with us that goes into detail directly of what it is that we reached, what it is that we could have upgraded, what it is that we did upgrade, and how we could improve your business in the future. Now, highlight corrections for Instagram, I'll just showcase them right over the screen right now. And now finally, meta ad management and optimization and social media management. So this goes for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn, but this is a rarer case. LinkedIn is typically used for the B2B sector, which is why it's not listed in this specific document. So yeah, if this offer seems interesting to you, feel free to contact us at info@yourmarketing.com. Or if you're watching this on the website, just click the button right down below to fill out the contact form, and we'll reach out to you right away. This is August from Your Marketing signing out. Have a good day.